Hey guys, Serena the Concrete Rose here. Yeah, look at me, e-cig and a fucking pen. So anyway, yeah, I just got up a little bit. Well, my son called me like 10 something, so I've been up since then. But listening to things, messaging, um, blah 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 blah. You don't give a rat's about what I do. So anyway, hello. Getting ready to record the voice, my voice, or getting ready to record the audio for my affirmation video that I'm going to be putting on my other channel called Light of Love. And I'll leave a link or however that shit works in the description box. I not like the YouTuber that's like, hey, welcome to my channel, and like and subscribe and connect with energy. And I'm not making fun of anyone. I'm just not used to that thing. I just like to fucking talk and put it out there. But this whole video editing, I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning because I always having technical difficulties. So I will be exporting a video. It'll be almost done. Laptop wants to read. There was a problem. Let's restart. Then it takes like 4 or 5 hours to export it, and then well, I gotta say, this video I think was 30 something minutes. So then it takes hours to upload to freaking YouTube. Even a 20-minute video can take hours to upload to YouTube sometimes on my stuff. That's just the way it is. So we smile through it. It's like, whatever. Anyway, I'm shooting this because, yes, I'm starting another channel, and that channel is going to be strictly for healing, if that makes sense. I got to work on my Reiki manuals. Reiki is energy healing, and it's R-E-I-K-I. Now, I'm not going to go in depth and explain what Reiki is. I suggest if you are interested and it strikes something in you and you're like, hey, what is that? And you get this feeling, go with that. That's a nudge. That's something. That's right. Spidey senses going off, or whatever you want to call it. So go and look it up and decide for yourself. I will be explaining and doing various things. So I'm a Reiki. I'm qualified, and I'll pull up all my certificates and stuff so everyone can see them if that's it. If that's what you wish. I mean, the actual ones are in Colorado, but everything's online now, right? So I've got it saved. Certificates for animal and human. No, just regular Reiki, whatever. So if you're something you're interested in, look up Reiki. I think it's a fabulous thing. If you weren't to go any further than just Reiki level 1, which doesn't have the symbols that you activate, which we'll get into that in where it needs to be in my Light of Love channel. But Reiki level 1, you can use Reiki on yourself, people, plants, food. If you can imagine it or think about anything, you can Reiki. You can Reiki. It's amazing. Excuse me. Oh. I only had a few hours sleep, and it's just a little testy this morning, but I'm surrounded by the things that I no longer do, and my ego's like, fuck you people. Fuck all of you. Fuck you all the way up the mountain. No, that's not how it goes. Shut the fuck up all the way up. Fuck, I can't remember. It's that show again. Damn it, I'm tired still, but. And it's funny because not smoking cigarettes, well, I have one here and there. I have this Views e-cig, right? it's not the fucking... This is what I've come to find out. It's really not the nicotine, because my first day of no cigarettes, even though I have nicotine, mind you, and I'm like that anyway, I'm high strung, so I used to self-medicate myself. So if you take an amphetamine and you're quote-unquote ADHD, fuck you people. I was born with asthma. You had me on fucking speed pretty much my whole life, from the time I was a baby till I stopped having asthma attacks when I was 13. It just, I was born with asthma. I mean, I would fucking be dead, blue, and I lived in oxygen tents and all kinds of shit. And one day, it's gone. Well, when that happened, I picked up cigarettes. I'm brilliant. I know. I hear you. Shut it. Anyway. And then I picked up smoking other things, right? So I still got... I could walk 5 miles. I mean, that's crazy in itself, because before I was flat on my back. I couldn't walk hardly because the sciatica was so freaking bad. And all my jobs I was on my... I mean, you know, it's just crazy. And then my back is at its all-time worst. I mean, the first time I walked in the chiropractor, he said, I don't know how you're walking right now. Dude, I won't have it any other way. I mean, I have to walk. I don't have time to, you know, when I was raped and nearly murdered. Well, he did choke me. I was past whatever, but I didn't get to go home and cry about it. You know where I was? In the hospital with my oldest son. After being, this happened in the morning, early afternoon, brunch, and I didn't get home till way, like 12 hours later, after the hospitals, the police stations, and the people treating you and talking to you like shit, and being traumatically fucking raped and nearly murdered. Then I had to go home, and my son was sick, so I spent all night in the hospital with my son. And that's how I handled that. No rest for the wicked. The wicked? The weary, I mean. That's a Freudian slip. Honestly, I'm both. Wicked and wise. No, not wicked. If I was, you think all you fucks would be... Anyway, we're not going to go. I'm holding... Autistic Mystic said, hold the darkness for the cause. And I finally got it. One day I'm like, that's good. And then someone else said something. Anyway, I'm like, squirrel. I'm like all over the place. Anyway, so I'm going to do this audio. I'm going to get my Reiki manuals together. I'm only going to do my Reiki manual 1 right now. Thank you. Confirmation. My phone thinks I'm hot. Whether you do or not, I don't care. Obviously, I don't give a shit about what my human looks like, because I can make this human look like anything I fucking want it to. Is that what matters in life, is what your human looks like? Am I pretty? My teeth are all fucked up. So what? I smoked meth for fucking years. Cigarettes. Didn't take care of myself. Drank since I was 5 years old. Give me a break. I'm surprised I look this good. Fuck. The crazy thing is I feel like I'm getting younger, so... And it'll start showing when I'm free to move about the country. Because I would rather live... Well, I would not. Not in the wintertime. I would not rather live in my car. I'd probably freeze to death. But... I'd almost rather take that chance than live in toxicity that is... It served its purpose. And see, I sound ungrateful, and I need to be... I'm very grateful for this opportunity. What chaps my hide or gets my craws, the fact that these motherfuckers have known me my whole fucking life. And they want to... And they want to sit around and project all your evil fucking bullshit and think you're crazy shit. Think you're crazy shit? I don't even think that way. It ain't like that at all. Think what you want, motherfucker. That's all you, because you feel bad because you're still fucking smoking glass dick and I'm not. Let's talk shit about her. She thinks she's better than everyone. I don't give a fuck. I'll call myself a tweaker. I don't get high, but so what? Even when I was getting high, I still called myself... It's, you just got to know who you are. What, I mean, I'm not a piece of shit. But whatever. I don't want to get into all that. I need to cut that part out. I'm not gonna. I video editing is to me. I'm getting better and faster at it, but I don't take as much time. Honestly, I need a little desk thing, but when I'm homeless, I won't have a desk thing. But out of my car will be fine. Or I can go to Starbucks or whatever. All I need is a bracket, and I'm gonna get that. I called and I just heard. Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta move around, but my knees start hurting. I'm in my robe. I sleep naked, so I haven't gotten up yet. I gotta get in the shower. But we're just gonna kick back, have some coffee. I haven't even had my coffee yet. I'm looking over here because I'm like, shit. Oh wait, my little on-air sign. Ding. A friend of mine gave that to me. I think it's cute. So I didn't get that kitty cat, and it's cold outside. So every night now, I'm like worried to death about this little fucking cat I've never even laid my eyes on except on a picture and in my dream. So I have guilt about that. But I mean, I just. Yeah, it probably would be better off with me, but I don't even know where I'm gonna live, let alone. And more people are allergic to cats and don't like cats than dogs. This cat came to me in a dream, and I've been wanting this cat ever since, and it appeared to me, and then I turned it down. And all I keep hearing is, stand face to face with your God. Hello, my name's... That song will not stop playing in my head. Amongst other songs that get channeled, right? Depending on what masculine's pulling on me, and I heard from one I hadn't heard from in a long time. It says, you've been on my mind a lot. Be safe. And I'm like, yeah, I already know. I can feel people pulling on me. I feel them pulling on my sacral chakra. I feel, and I just told him, and he's pretty hip to stuff too. I haven't talked to him in years, so I don't really know what hip on what, but in these days, but this is where using our discernment is extremely important, because energy manipulation and things that they can use. But the thing is, okay, they just brought to mind about dreams. In your dreams, if someone's coming to you in your dreams, or they're trying to use your dreams or get into your dreams, steal your dreams, whatever, if they use other people to project, if they don't talk to you, it's because it's the voice they can't change. I want to say I heard somebody else talk about that on something, but I got that download as well. I get downloads. I pick up my phone, YouTube comes on, I'll read a title, I'll listen to it, because it's everything that I'm going. It's just my validations, and they're super fast, and that's another thing. So we are, all right. So they might be opening up the abyss, portals, whatever, the dark, da da da. We all know this shit's happening, right? But what you got to realize also, the 180, the flip side to that. Why do you think we're ramping up so fast too? Because it's doing the same to us. I just heard we have to hold the space. We have to let the energy flow through us. This shit's important, and that's why they're really on me about doing Reiki, about sowing a seed, teaching the children, because we are the children. We're breaking generational gaps. It's happening, folks. It's happening. Please, I beg you, if you resonate with anything I say, then do it. I'm not going to sit here and call you a copycat. I don't have time for all that. Give a fuck about 3D. I was going to say three-dimensional. Same thing, 3D. Shit. I'm so not in all this shit. That's why I'm like, I'm the wealthiest. That's how come I know I will have everything. What people want. They want money, 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 money. I know I need money to live. It's all a thing. I love that song. I have got to meet this man, Johnny Stevens. I have to meet this man. I'm not trying to date him, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I watched that video and I got lost. When I say mesmerized, mesmerized. Other people would say, put a spell. No, I was so taken in with his eyes in this song. It's mesmerized. So, you're feeling kind of cocky. But it's not cocky. Maybe people are telling you, oh, you think too much highly of yourself. You know what? Fuck them. You'll come into your own, into yourself, because you have a confidence you've never had before. And you're not allowing naysayers and your own human, whatever your human's name is, your ego, tell you shit either. You're like, nope, I ain't having it. You know why? That's negative, that's confusion, that's discontentment. That's not of the light. That's fucking not, excuse me, Lord. That's not God. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. If it goes against your conscience, don't do it, because that's when, and this is what I came to realize yesterday. I was talking with a friend of mine. Friend, enemy, lover, whatever he wants to be. Whatever his role is in my life. It's his choice. He'll either figure it out or he won't. Next. No, it ain't my old man or anything like that. No, he's a friend. But, I'm so cross sometimes. Anyway, when I go against things that go against me, my consciousness, my conscience, whatever you want to call it, my soul, my spirit, that's when guilt would come in. Well, what did I do with that guilt? I punished myself. Well, how'd you punish yourself, Serena? Well, I smoked meth, drank alcohol, maybe I was promiscuous, maybe I did shit that made me feel fucking bad about myself, the way I already felt. When you don't go against yourself, your soul, your spirit, you're not going to punish yourself anymore. I didn't know that was a whole thing. That's a whole thing for me. I mean, if it's a whole thing for me, I mean, someone else would probably relate to that. Maybe it ain't even a thing. To me it is. It's my reality. It came to me. Whether you believe, I mean, we're all here on our own individual. We're all going to believe our own shit, and we should. And we absolutely should have our truths. Because don't believe anything you see and only half of what you hear, or is it the other way around? Half of what you see and nothing you hear? I don't know. I say don't believe any of it. Use yourself. Use your own discernment. Because you know what? You have knowledge you can't even explain where it came from, because...
Yeah, it's made on Kramer Pass.
It's another friend of mine. I just like to laugh, and this shit like that makes me laugh. So I'll check that in a minute. But watch your energy, because you have these knowings, and maybe the validation is just now coming out. You're like, I fucking have known that my whole life. That's why. It's true. That's why these things never sat right with me when I went into church, or when they were teaching you shit in school, or your parents, or whatever, your peers. Use your own discernment. It's extremely important at this time. They are going to be announcing the new whatever they want to call it. And Pay attention to what people say and use your own discernment, because I listened to this man, Rudolph from Germany, and he contradicted himself, because he was saying some about, you think God is doing this and doing that, and then right after that he's like, there is no God, we made that all up. So just pay attention. And that's it. Be blessed and have a great freaking day. Namaste on this path. I suggest you do the same, depending on the path. Well, whatever path you choose, stay on it. Just stand true to yourself. Be authentic, and be blessed. Peace, love, tranquility. See you guys on the flip side. And stay bitchin', as they'd say in California. Bitchin'. Namaste.